tak apa. Thank you very much. barang dipindahkan dalam kereta api. Anda kini berada di sini dan merokok. Sila pastikan kebersihan dan penghijauan setiap bendera terpelihara. Kami harap anda telah menikmati perjalanan ini. Terima kasih. Dear visitors, the train is about to reach Seattle Station. Please keep your hands away from the door and please do not pick up anything behind. You are now entering Penang Hill, a designated non-smoking zone. Be back here clean and clean. We hope you have enjoyed the ride. Kita akan sampai di stesen api.
Terima kasih ya.